Every Madden 24 card is getting revealed, which means Madden 24 Ultimate Team is officially here, gentlemen. Now, real quick before we get into the video, I'm going to be giving away a copy of Madden 24 to someone who comments down below on this video and watches the entire thing. Watch the whole thing, hit the like button, comment down below, and let's get into all of the insane Madden 24 news that we have today, including all these cards that are coming out, which I will show at the end of the video. Now, today, EA released the Madden 24 Deep Dive. It goes completely into everything new with Madden Ultimate Team. All kinds of insane info is in here. I haven't read all of it because I wanted to read it with you guys, obviously. So let's see what's new in Madden Ultimate Team this year. It says, hey, Madden fans, welcome to the Gridiron Notes, a series where we bring you information on your favorite modes straight from our developers, all 2.5 of them, it seems like. Today, we're here to talk about the biggest year of Madden Ultimate Team yet. We'll cover new updates and features in the mode, plus give you a sneak peek about what is coming with Season 1 and the MCS. Now, it does say in here as well, right here, that they're doing the official Madden Ultimate Team reveal stream on Monday, August 14th at 6 p.m. Eastern time, which is literally 2 hours before the game officially goes live. For people with EA Play, I will obviously be doing tons of videos that night, the next day, all throughout next week, so do not miss any of them. And of course, I'm going to be giving away some copies on my first Madden Ultimate Team video. But of course, I'm giving one away on this video. You just got to get 1,000 likes in this video, watch the whole thing. I assure you guys, there's a lot of great news coming in this. So it says Season 1, next era. That is going to be the first season of Madden 24 Ultimate Team. So right here it says something about last year, Madden Ultimate Team had more programs than ever, which is true. We had like an insane amount of promos from beginning to end of the year. We literally were still getting content in the game up until last week, which is actually unheard of. I don't think I've ever seen that, even in Madden 16, which is like my favorite Ultimate Team ever, which had the best content ever, in my opinion. This says this year our team's planning 7 full seasons of Ultimate Team, which will enable us to have even more and new and exciting programs in the coming post Super Bowl half of the year. So that is insane. This year we had 5 seasons. Next year we're getting 2 more than that, which is just ridiculous. There's gonna be so much stuff this year. Over the course of the year, Madden Ultimate Team puts out a lot of new players, programs, and challenges for new players. It can become a little difficult to know exactly what is new or where to focus. With the live events hub, players will now be able to find all components for a program in a single place. Solo challenges, sets, house roles, even more store items can all be accessed from the live events hub. I love how they shout out the store in there, just to make sure people aren't missing out and spending their hard-earned money every single day. You guys already know, okay? Like this video if you want a $1,000 pack opening within like the first 2 days of Madden 24 dropping. I got you guys. I couldn't do that though without my sponsor of my videos, which will be supplying the money for that video, Underdog Fantasy. Use code DOM. The link is at the top of the description down below. If you just click that link, it'll take you to Underdog Fantasy. With the NFL season starting and preseason officially starting this week after it kicked off last week with the Hall of Fame game, I missed on a couple of my picks, I can't lie, but this week we're only going up from here, boys. You can do a game called Pick'em where you can choose like higher or lower for stats for certain players. You can do it for the entire NFL season or just for, you know, the current week. This is my picks. I think we're gonna have a good week, okay? I think we're gonna have a good week. We'll find out, but either way, use code DOM, Underdog Fantasy. They will match your first deposit up to $100. So if you put $100 in, they're gonna give you $100 as well. You literally get a free $100. So go check it out. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you guys want more $1,000 pack openings in the future, Underdog Fantasy hopefully is going to sponsor more of them like they will be doing next week when Madden 24 drops. So show some love down below, sign up for Underdog Fantasy, be safe and responsible, and let's get back into our Madden 24 news. Now it says additionally that live event hub will filter all content, only show things that are relevant to the program you have selected. So like if team of the week, if you select that, it's only going to show team of the week, most feared, stuff like that, aka whatever you are clicking, it's only going to show that. It'll automatically filter the items on the screen to only display the items related to that specific instance. So if you look right here, this card was actually in the beta. I'm finally allowed to say this now. I did post my beta thoughts a few weeks ago, but it got copyright strike. So if I got 2 more of those, my channel's permanently deleted. So shout out to EA's lawyers for that one, you bums. We get an 80 overall Jalen Hurts. In the beta, he was like a 96 overall, super fun card. And then we get a 72 overall Laramie Tunsil. These are both from the preseason season. content. So that's super nice. Revamped onboarding right here. It says with Madden NFL 24, we've implemented a new and improved tutorial system to help players learn the deeper areas of Madden Ultimate Team. Just a tutorial like we get every single year. It also does say though, for MUT veterans, if you already know what you're doing, you can just skip it entirely, which is going to be super nice because for anybody that makes backup accounts like I do, you don't have to go through the entire tutorial every single time now. So that's going to be super nice. There's also, this was additionally in the beta, the item catalog. It shows every single card currently in the game, how many people have it, how many people are using it. Right here it says percentage used, 25%, 000, obviously. And it looks like these are the team builder cards, which could be very, very useful for us. You will be able to view any player's items, AP cost abilities, and the global usage of any player available in Ultimate Team. So that's throughout the entire year. That'll be the same for golden tickets. Any card that drops in the game. If you go into a game of Ultimate Team and you see a card you aren't even sure what it is of, like, you know, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, someone like that, you can go into the catalog, search their name up, and you can find out how to get that card. I think that is going to be super nice. Of course, huge thing we're getting this year is the cross play, so you can play with your friends on, you know, PC, your friends on PlayStation, if you're on Xbox, whatever you want to do. I personally have a friend that's on PlayStation who was going to be getting Ultimate Team, and I'll finally be able to play with them this year, so that's going to be super, super nice, at least for me. So you can play, you know, squads with your friends, play against them, wager them, whatever you need to do. And this actually makes it so I can play against my subscribers that are on PS5. So I will be doing some subscriber series this year and on stream, so we're going to have a lot of fun this year, boys. Trust me, it's going to be a good time. Now, we also have economy changes across gen. So essentially what this is going to be is that you're not going to have the same amount of coins on last gen as you are on next gen. You're not going to, you know, be able to have 50 million coins on next gen like I probably will at some point, and then 50 million coins on last gen. You're going to have different, you know, currencies on each, you know, side of the platform. That way they can actually implement the next gen, since it's a next gen, or I guess current gen thing at this point. And, you know, last gen is kind of getting left in the dust a little bit, which kind of makes sense because we've had these consoles for 3 years now. It's probably about time to leave everything else in the past. Obviously, rookie premieres will be carrying over from, you know, last gen Madden 23 to next gen Madden 24, you know, next gen Madden 23 to last gen Madden 24. You're going to be able to get your cards from, you know, the rookie premiere promo. It's just not, you're not going to be able to share the same currency on both sides of Madden 24, if that makes sense. And it says, speaking of rookie premiere, take a look at Ultimate Rookie Champion Aiden Hutchinson coming in at an 87 overall. Now, this is something that's going to be very interesting. They are lowering the max overalls for base elites to start Madden 24, which I think is kind of a good thing. It'll make the game last a little bit longer. I'll be showing you, you know, the higher overall cards in just a minute, but we got to get through this first to say, you know, all of the news and everything. And once again, watch this whole video. If you're watching right now, you're already part of the Milk Squad. Why don't you go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already? We're trying to reach 150K before Madden 24 drops. If we do, I got a huge surprise for y'all because I freaking love you guys, and I love your mom as well. So tell her hi for me. And then, of course, all other 32 Rookie Premier players will launch at 84 overall, which isn't too bad. It's only 2 overalls less than last year. And considering every other card is going to be a lower overall, it's not that big of a deal. And then it says in Madden 24, the starting overall for champions at launch will be 87 overall. This change will give us more ability to ensure that player meta stays fresh and exciting. So pretty much exactly what I was saying. It's just going to make the game last longer. Now, this is where things are going to get changed a lot. The Comp Pass. The Comp Pass has been revamped for Madden 24. It will still focus on solo battles, MUT Champs, head-to-head seasons. If you play any of those, obviously you're going to be completely fine. Instead of completely refreshing bi-weekly, you know, every 2 weeks, each iteration of the competitive pass will now start on the first Friday of each new season and last the duration of that season. So instead of it, you know, going 2 weeks and then resetting, it's going to go the entire season, so 60 days or whatever it is. So hopefully there's a lot of rewards. That is what I'm hoping for. We'll see. To keep it fresh, there will be a competitive pass specific daily, weekly, and season-long objectives for users to complete. Obviously, the daily ones are going to be less rewards. The weekly ones will be something okay, and then the season-long ones will be really good, I would assume. Daily and seasonal objectives can be done across any of the 3 modes, while each mode will receive their own weekly objectives. The daily and weekly objectives will be refreshed for each time period, varying in difficulty and random from user to user. So they'll reset each week, each day, depending on what type of objective they are, of course. Apparently, you are getting random objectives weekly, and the difficulty of these objectives are deemed the same. So maybe it's like, you know, log in, open any pack in the store, score a touchdown in a solo, anything like that. Another change in the Comp Pass will be with the exclusive player items. Each season, there will be 2 competitive pass exclusive player items to chase. Each player has 2 versions, limited and base. The base version will be similar to items from Madden 23 by being B&D and having champion level abilities with a few extras. The limited version of that player can only be obtained by the first 1,000 users to reach the level that rewards the player. This limited version will have extra champion level ability buckets and is auctionable. So if you get within that 1,000 limit, you know, if you get the card within that limit, you're going to get a limited version of it that's better and will be auctionable. So that is going to be super nice. Obviously, here's the ultimate preseason player pack right here with a couple of the level up rewards, some coins, a couple of players. I see Tariq Woolen and Laramie Tunsil right there. Nothing too crazy. MUT Champs is not going to require a token for entry, so that is different from the past couple of years. It will still stay on its same weekly cadence, so it'll refresh every single Friday like it has for a long time. This change to Friday refreshes puts MUT Champs in line with the Competitive Pass, as it will be the fastest way to progress through it and earn rewards. Champion sets. This year, in order to make champion sets more accessible, we've changed some of these sets to require any non-B&D players of a given overall. So if you're like making a team of the week master, you can use any non-B&D player of the overall. So if you need 485 overalls, you don't have to use 485 overall team of the week players. You can use any card that you would like that's not B&D. That is a huge thing, and I think it's going to have huge effect on the auction house, in particular for new cards dropping. They're not going to be worth as much. It'll probably make reroll packs not, you know, as good as of an investment as they have been with trying to make coins off of them. It's going to be a huge L, in my opinion. I think that's the first thing in here that I'm not a huge fan of, but I mean, we'll see how it's actually implemented. I could be completely wrong here. I just am not a huge fan of it. Of course, there's a Madden Championship Series. They're all competing for $1.7 million, which is extremely nice. I wish they were getting more than that, because obviously pro players should be able to make an entire living off of this stuff. And I feel like $1.7 million for the entire bracket of all of the pro players is pretty low for a company that earns $1 billion a year off of Ultimate Team mode. That in no way is me talking trash about pro players or their earnings or anything. I just think they deserve more. That's about it, honestly. I mean, they're making a living off of this, so I think they should be getting paid more than $1.7 million combined for the prize pool, especially considering, once again, EA is making $1 billion, 1,000 times that off of Ultimate Teams every year. Like, you know, give them 4 million, 5 million, something like that. Like, do something crazy for once, EA. Obviously, with the Ultimate Kickoff, you're going to be able to earn, you know, the free players like we have the past few years. You get the 3 players from the Bowl series, and then, you know, when you're done with those, you put those into a set, and then you get the final, like, master that the Madden Bowl champion makes. Gonna be a good time this year. Of course, you will earn 1 red zone pack for your Madden 24 Ultimate Team if you register from the MCS Ultimate Kickoff and play at least 1 ladder game. So if you want to do that, I will probably try it just to see if I can win. Imagine if I go pro. Imagine if I go pro, bro. That would be so freaking funny. But what's not funny is the cards that I am about to reveal, boys. Now, first up, we're gonna look at MUT Leaks, because MUT Leaks has a lot, and I mean a lot of leaked cards. We have the Madden 24 Field Pass Limiteds, like I was just talking about. The first 1,000 players get the limited. First one, George Pickens. It's an animated card art. Looks super nice. I don't like animated card arts, mostly because they freeze the game up super hard. The servers are held together by glue, duct tape, and the dreams of all the children that EA absolutely ruins every single year. So I'm not a huge fan of the animated arts, but it looks really clean on Twitter. We'll see how it looks in the game. Hopefully the servers are good this year, and so it doesn't take 4 minutes to go from the MUT store to the MUT set section of Madden Ultimate Team. We'll see, though. And then the other one is AJ Terrell. Going to be another great card as well. But now we have the official cards that EA has shown off themselves. First off, we have the D linemen, starting with Chris Jones, who is the highest rated D lineman in the entire game. They're only showing defensive tackles right here. So this isn't like ends. Like Aaron Donald is obviously going to be probably the highest rated end in the game. But Chris Jones, Dexter Lawrence, Javon Hargrave, Quinnen Williams, Jonathan Allen, Fletcher Cox, DeForest Buckner, DJ Reader, Eric Armstead, and Michael Pierce. Obviously, the highest overall defensive tackle is 86 overall, so they're really only bringing down the base overall, the max overall for base elites down 2 points, so it's really not that big of a change in my opinion. And then right here you can see the stats on them. Chris Jones, 80 finesse move, 87 power move, 85 player, 82 block shed. Gonna be a really nice card, of course. And then of course we have the offensive linemen. Now, one big thing here, first of all, we have Jason Kelsey and Creed Humphrey and Joel Bitonio and Trent Williams, Chris Lindstrom, Lane Johnson, all 86 overall. That is a ton of 86 overalls. But the big thing you need to notice here is it says offensive tackle and guard for these guys, which means they're not at a designated side of the offensive line. In the beta, that's exactly how it was. The other positions that were like that were linebacker instead of left, and right outside linebacker, it was just outside linebacker. Safety as well was just safety instead of free and strong. And then defensive ends were just DE instead of right end, left end. So hopefully that means you can put them at any, of the left or right positions at their own position so you don't lose chemistries. We'll see if that's the case. But either way, it's super huge. There is a lot of changes coming in this game. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm very excited. They're doing daily reveals for Madden Ultimate Team throughout the rest of the week. I'm probably not going to make any videos on them. I just wanted to do this one because it's an absolutely huge, amount of content that they dropped today for us to talk about. And I wanted to go over it with you guys. So if you watch the end of this video to get in on the Madden 24 giveaway, hit the like button, comment Dom, give me the copy down below under the pinned comment. That is how you enter. I love you guys. If you enjoyed this video, click this one right here where I built my Madden 24 Ultimate Team. You don't want to miss it. If I don't complete my challenges, I'm giving away 2 copies of Madden to you guys. It's an absolute banger. Go check it out. You'll love it.